Dennis Schroder is one of the most underrated guards in the NBA today. Even though Schroder has played for 11 teams in the NBA, he is still one of the most valuable guards that you can have on the NBA roster. I know a lot of casual fans only know Dennis Schroder from fumbling the bag when he didn't take that 4-year, $84 million deal with the Los Angeles Lakers, but he has had a very successful career, and he brings a lot of skills and a competitive edge to any NBA team that wants to compete for a championship. Dennis this season is averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists on 40% shooting, 33% from the field, and an effective field goal percentage of 46%. And I know those aren't the best shooting numbers, but he does so much on the floor that does not show up in the stat sheet. There are 3 things I want to go over today that make Dennis so special for any NBA team that he's ever played with. His defense, his ability to drive to the basket, and his playmaking ability are 3 key traits that he has that keeps NBA teams calling his phone. Now, Dennis Schroder isn't an all-defensive talent, but the small things that he does on defense is impactful. You're going to see right here, he closes in and starts denying Keontae George, which is going to force Kessler to make a bad pass, and he ends up getting the steal. He does not convert the layup, but still just creating havoc on the opposing NBA team is so important. The hand-eye coordination of Dennis Schroder is really good. He locates the ball right here. Austin Reeves can't find it, so he picks it up, gets the steal, and throws a crazy alley-oop to Zach LaVine in transition. Consistent ball pressure is one of Schroder's strengths. Gonna follow Caruso all the way up the court right here and get the steal. He has some of the fastest hands on a guard I've seen in the NBA today. Consistent on-ball pressure, just one of Schroder's strengths, all in D'Angelo Russell's space, and ends up getting a steal. Dennis Schroder's hands are always active in a play. He's gonna see Anunoby cutting right here and just reaches for the ball and gets the steal, creating a fast break opportunity for the Kings. And for his size, he's not a weak guard. You can see Kawhi Leonard really can't move Dennis, and he ends up getting the steal on him. I mean, look at this, guys. Kawhi Leonard is one of the strongest wings in the league. He cannot move Dennis Schroder, and the quick hands right here, forcing the steal and creating an opportunity to score in transition. With any contending team, you need guards who play defense like this. The intensity is always there. Dennis Schroder is going to get a steal from on-ball pressure and get fouled in the process. This guy's a real pest. He's going to pick your point guard up full court. He's going to irritate them the whole way down the floor. Dennis Schroder does not like any guard to feel comfortable and feel like they can bring the ball up the floor at their own pace. He's going to make you play the way that he wants you to play. Having active hands is a skill on defense. Dennis Schroder right here just going to have his hands up. Keon Ellis getting the steal, and the Cavaliers scoring in transition off of a Donovan Mitchell acrobatic layup finish at the rim. Just because you're not an all-defensive talent does not mean you cannot be an effective defensive player and a pest on defense, and Dennis Schroder has mastered that talent. Moving on to his ability finishing at the rim, we're going to see him matched up here with an all-NBA defensive talent in Jaden McDaniels. Now, Dennis Schroder is 32 years old, turning 33. This is usually the time where guards lose their speed going to the basket, but Dennis Schroder has elite speed driving to the rim, and he's just going to finish easily over Jaden McDaniels, who's also 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. Dennis Schroder's change of pace is really elite, especially for his age. Just gonna hit one move and get a blow by, easy layup at the rim. Pace, 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 guys. Gonna get one dribble right here, accelerate, stop on a dime, and hit the mid-range jumper over Jared McCain. You don't need 100 dribbles to score sometimes. Dennis Schroder gonna get the ball right here, one pump fake, rip through, one dribble, and gets to the bucket and scores. I think Dennis Schroder is excellent at absorbing contact as well. Pump fake, gets bogey in the air, shoulder into him, and gets to an easy floater. Dennis is not gonna force anything, recognizing Kawhi Leonard's on him, making the extra pass to Dean Wade, receiving it back, knowing that Kawhi Leonard's out of position, and finishing an easy floater over Brook Lopez. Averaging 5 assists a game this year, having Dennis Schroder as a secondary playmaker on your team is nothing but a positive. He's excellent in the pick and roll. Very active hands from Dennis on this play, and then he's immediately going to recognize Craig Porter in transition for a wide open dunk. Dennis understands his teammates' strengths. He's going to see Derrick Jones Jr. a little too far away from Sam Merrill, who is a 40+% three-point shooter, and he knocks it down. And in this instance right here, once he sees Derrick Jones Jr. pivot and make that move, he recognizes that Sam Merrill is already open, doesn't waste any time in getting him the ball, and he knocks down the tray. How can a player like this not be valuable to any team? Pocket pass right there to Jared Allen, didn't take any time at all. Another example of Dennis Schroder making quick decisions. Gonna take one extra dribble and immediately pass to Jared Allen for a ferocious finish at the basket. Dennis being used as the screener for James Harden. Gonna set the screen, roll immediately, then make a crazy pass out to the three-point line baseline for Keon Ellis to knock down a three-point shot. And when you have a player who can be a secondary ball handler, secondary passer, and still make quick reads and plays like this, finding Tyson for the dunk on the baseline, I believe that Dennis Schroder makes any NBA team better. And you can see his talent, whether it's in FIBA, whether it's in the NBA. I don't think that Dennis should be defined by how many teams he's played with in the NBA. I believe that he should be defined by his impact with every team that he's played with in the NBA. He's been a starter. He's came off the bench. Whatever role you need Dennis Schroder in, he's going to excel in it. And I think he is a very valuable guard in the NBA today. So it's your boy 100 Points. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. God bless you all. Leave a comment and I'm out. Peace.